Hello, hello, Pyro Girl. How are you doing today? Sorry about that delay. Had to grab my headset. Hmm. Yeah. I'm happy to hear you're doing well today. That one I could probably do easily enough. Ooh, I want that one now. Boathouse and those. I am actually. These are the Biomes Plus and the Easy Builds mod. It's supposed to make it to where it's much quicker to build structures for like prefabbed houses. I just haven't quite figured out the prefab stuff yet. In theory, once I figure this part out, which if I turned off the Biomes Plus, I'd probably be able to do it quicker. But, eh. It's a neat enough mod, it's just... Oh, I need to go ahead and put my sword. And there's everything. Oh, I didn't think you could climb up this high. Oh, it's mummies. That's pretty cool. I've never really played on anything other than Bedrock till now. And we're restarting. Well, that was fun. Let's do that one more again. But this time, better. I happen to have some extra blue coins laying around in the thing from where I never use any of my additional stuff, so... Days played for the fun of it. None of that matters. Let's pump it up to 10. That way we can see stuff before it happens. Now, only took a few hundred videos to get to this point. Okay, this time we are doing just craftable houses add-on. No added biomes. Just that. Well, it's kind of fun doing add-ons. When I'm playing on hardcore, it feels a lot more like to do. I'm gonna add one more. It feels like to add too many of them, it starts to get to where like I can't add stuff. Well, I can add stuff, but it's gonna make it harder to survive. Like the very first time I uploaded it just to make sure the resource packs would load and not glitch up together, I was like, oh cool, vultures, that's awesome. What the hell's attacking me? Because in my head I'm going, well, vultures are fairly passive creatures unless you're dying. My health bar's full, I'm not dying. Why is this vulture being an ass? So it makes hardcore mode much more... A mode I'm already not great at is making it very difficult, which is fun because that means when I finally downgrade back to just plain old hardcore mode, I'll be able to build my really big, like, awesome structure. Where the hell why am I underwater? Okay, I'm not underwater. Oh, I hate this already. Okay, we gotta get someplace. Someplace that ain't this place. I see a tree, we'll head for the tree. Ooh, there are structures here. We might just work around what we got here, because I see a forest. I see a bear. I see several bears. I don't like this. In real life, I love polar bears. They're beautiful. I would give the same reaction seeing them in real life. Cautious avoidance. Oh, it already knows I'm here. Oh, I know, but ooh. Yeah, I like this level already. But I like playing it on hardcore because I feel like it gives y'all something worth watching. Because, I mean, if you just want to watch someone chill on an easygoing game, play it yourself. It's a fun game. The hardcore makes it more of a worthy challenge sort of thing, I guess. Maybe if I go far enough, the polar bears will stop following me. I like the Arctic cut, like the way it looks. I just hate the Arctic level for... I die so much on the Arctic levels. And I die a lot here too, but it's pretty. It's a pretty place to die. And this also makes it fun because I can just like slap up an easy prefab structure. I mean, it's not the comfiest of structures, but... Oh, man. There we go. First time it did that, it scared the crap out of me. I thought I had took damage. Alright. Now, I just gotta build over to it. I'm enjoying this one. The last and the first mod I got was a horror mod for like back rooms or something like that. And really it was just terrible. Ditto for the one block world. I'm not yucking nobody's yum if they enjoy it. I'm not trying to say, oh, you're dumb for enjoy. No. Enjoy what we enjoy. But for me, Minecraft has always been, I don't really do it on creative, but I love building like I'm on creative. Ooh, that scared me a little. It's about the challenge of the build, if that makes sense. Well, also I find playing it on hardcore has helped me with my... Honestly, I'm glad they finally came out with copper golems, because I've needed copper golems since Bedrock. I make a bad habit of just hoarding blocks, and I end up with a base with just 1,000,005 chests. 3 of them are useful. The rest just mismatched cobblestone, sand, dirt, random flowers and fauna. Because I run into the base, throw down what I don't need, grab what I need, run back out. Like a child. And that's fine for the kids playing Minecraft, but for an adult I feel I need to have a certain degree of organization about my shit. I recently got the Soul Calibur 4 game because I could not. Y'all, I fight and reel against capitalism. I'm not going to resist a sale when it's like typically $89, now $7. It's like, yeah, they fell off, but I don't care. I have spent so many hundreds of dollars on that game. Because back in my day, we had to go to a building and pay money to play the games, like per round. I played Soul Calibur since its arcade days, and I've loved it from the beginning. I never cared for Mortal Kombat. Hot take. I know it's the edgy, fun game. It's one of my favorite ones to watch. People who are competent at it play it. But for me, I've never enjoyed Mortal Kombat. I enjoy watching Tekken and Mortal Kombat and the like, but Tekken for me is just I end up mashing buttons like crazy. And yeah. Honestly, I feel bad for most of the kids these days because it's sort of like when I was younger and I studied serial killers. Hot take, probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably bad parenting on my mother's part. But in her mind, it took me a long time to learn how to read compared to my peers. So if I took interest in a book, it did not matter what that book was. There's another universe where I'm just the worst kind of person. But I studied criminology, serial killers. I loved things like Criminal Minds, which wasn't a thing. When I was younger, it was just CSI. And it was the hot newness right there. But it's like, I was into serial killers and stuff. And with youth today, I feel a lot the same way I do about Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Yeah, I get angry with the youth these days sometimes. I work with a lot of them, and I deal with a lot of them. But at the same time, it's not really their fault. When we were young, there was still a line. It wasn't much of one, but there was a line. You didn't sell the kids. If you're doing something for kids, you're doing it for them. Every kid that comes should be involved. It was nice at times. A lot of my nostalgia is also built up on where I was, what race and gender I was, a lot of things. Here's the thing, y'all. There are no good old days. Those days don't exist, and they never have. The best days of your life were someone else's utter and inexplicable hell. That being said, that doesn't mean we shouldn't enjoy them. That just means if someone pops up in chat and goes, yeah, the 90s, man, that shit sucked, I hated it. I'm not going to go, whoa now, whoa cowboy, slow that bitch ass down, that's bullshit, why you hate the 90s, No. If you hate the 90s, there's probably a reason for that, you know? I'm very much for let's lambast and make fun of generational gaps and things we do. Like, I'm a millennial, so I'm very oversensitive about shit. I need to own that shit, because that is my shit. But at the same time, I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know why I always land up trying to be the fucking voice of reason on the internet, but I feel like we deserve a higher class of people, and I'm probably about to die because I have not prepared at all for this night. Outside of making a nice little section where hopefully nothing will find me. Let's smash some trees real quick. But what I was talking about with... Oh, exactly. Because also, I feel for the parents, but you had, until recently, you had a choice whether or not you brought kids into the world. The kids didn't have a choice in the matter. Now, here recently, thank you, Republican America, everyone but the rich higher-ups. I'm putting all my hatred on politicians and rich higher-ups because I mean, women ain't got a choice no more. What, you just be celibate? Be celibate forever? I'm ace, so that's cool for me, but for everyone else, I would think that would be very frustrating. And so it's like, I feel people should have freedom and structure is all. Not like structure as in you're gonna do what I say, eat what I tell you to eat. No. I mean structure as in we live in 2025. Due to automation, due to the magic of what we can do with just the touch of our fingers and what we are capable of as a society, there's no reason any child, any adult should go hungry anywhere. Nope, fuck you, nope, fuck you, nope, fuck off, nope, fuck you. I knew this was gonna happen. Why? I love you, Minecraft. Why do you hate me? This is gonna take for fucking ever, and I'm probably still gonna fucking die. Yep. Womp womp. I was not trying to hurt the zombie. I was gently trying to push him out of my house because he was trying to eat me. Okay, one more time now. This is how I gain patience, by the way, y'all. Constantly testing myself. But yeah, y'all, it's just as a society, we're just gonna leave it named. You know what, if we don't, we'll come back and edit the name. But exactly. But yeah, it's like we are just apes. I mean, at the end of the day, love it or hate it, like it or leave it, we're apes that put on pants. I don't think we're anything better. I don't think we're anything worse. Okay, I did set this to hardcore mode. Set days played. And when it comes to what we're capable of and what we give ourselves credit and fault ourselves for, it's like meme stock bros and the gambling addicts. Let's be clear. I hate what they do. I do not support their crap. But at the same time, we're just going to leave the free buildings alone because that seems to keep hurting me. I'm falling into the trap of trying to build a prefab pretty structure, and nah. We're just going to stop. We're just going to stop. Let's try clarity. Clarity should be pretty. Alright. Hardcore, clarity, that. Go down to advanced. Since I got the mic in anyway, if anyone's wanting to generate this seed, the world seed is 32, 57, 84, 03, 88, 50, 49, 53, 78, and 7. I'm not repeating that because that made my eyes hurt. So, got all that sorted, set, and we create. But we get the world we create around us. When we decided to privatize everything and make everything competition, that's where we fucked up. For the record, I'm pro lifting. I'm pro, like, adversity if you choose it. I walk to work 4 miles every day. Most of the time I'm cool with it. But would it be awesome if our city had a sidewalk for me to walk safely upon in inclement weather? Or ideally, like, perfect shot, y'all, if we had public transit enough to where it's like, hey, y'all, the rain's coming down sideways. Can you give me a ride into work for my 12-hour shift? Rather than I put on a poncho, I grab my umbrella, and I get real close to nature. Check out the live streams. Usually when I don't stream, it's because something has come up that has made it to where I cannot. Okay, I can't just throw that book out. Though it is neat to have a guide. But yeah, if we create structures that support a society, we will create societies that support the structure. I mean, I've been steeped in American propaganda, so it's like forgive me for not understanding the other cultures I speak on fully, but it's like crime happens everywhere. However, in Japan or Thailand, I could drop my wallet and the average citizen would return it to me, not run off with it. Now, that being said, there are pickpockets in specific areas and things like that. People that prey on tourists. I don't know if I care for this mode. And I just think that it would behoove us as a species to understand where we're at, where we're coming from, and ideally work together to make our weaknesses into our strengths. Because for every weak point, pressure point we find, there's someone else who can make that point strong. I'm no military bro, but the one thing the military got right is if you check out their units post what we're in right now, if you check out their units when the government wasn't completely insane, it's like you put people in units from Georgia, from Florida, from Maine, from Chicago, from California. You intentionally grab a grab bag of recruits of different ethnicities, genders, and spaces. Why? Because these recruits have one enemy, the drill sergeant. That drill sergeant gives them one enemy to focus on, and all of their differences, well, those become strength, tools, flavors in the stew, or spells in the spell book, whatever you want, whatever your analogy is that fits best. And that's why diversity will only make us stronger. It never weakens the group. What weakens the group is having people section each other off, and then suddenly it becomes us versus them. Oh, well, those people. Oh, well, that group. That's what breaks down unit cohesion. It's also why, again, what the military gets right and wrong is the whole many military units, if it is a out-of-basics unit, much like Star Trek, don't really allow needless. Like, you can have competition and you can have problems with each other at times, but you're not going to have sabotage. You're not going to hurt the cohesive unit for your own bullshit. Because if you do, your ass will be bounced out real quick. Like I said, that's just, again, far be it from me to critique the greatest country that's ever existed, but I feel like we could learn from our weaknesses and gain strength together. And I feel like the only enemy we have, me, you, chatter, and all the people watching this chatters, and all the people watching this video in the future, however few they may be, our only enemy are the wealthy. Outside of that, we're all brothers and sisters, we just don't know it yet. And I think I've hit stone now, hopefully. Okay, picket and sword. Whew. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's a choice. There we go. I just need enough light to make a hole. Then I can start making torches and we'll see where it goes. because in a lot of ways, I am a dwarf. If you check out my previous streams, my absolute favorite thing to do is to dig in and go underground. The reason I wanted the prefab structures was to build big old chasms under the ground and make like big underground villages and such. But that's probably going to be something I do on our forever stream, not really on the hardcore survival. For this, I just want to make it pretty as we build it up. I keep hearing the whole due to creator content and holes. Are people really just all becoming pack rats? Because I am a pack rat. I arguably collect garbage, but I turn it into artwork. And I have hard limits that once I hit those limits, it's no more. No more till I use what I've got. But the lambasting that I hear online is like, ladies that get stuck with makeup deals and suddenly they end up with 9,000 things of lip gloss. And it's like, at what point do you just start? I would honestly take that and use it against the companies if that happened to me. Go to your Walmart, Dollar General, Home Depot. Ideally don't break the strike lines if you can avoid it. But get you a box or a shelving unit that basically, it has a lock but it doesn't need a lock. Put a key like next to it or whatever. You just need something to close and open that can keep the elements out. Then when they send you your giant haul of bullshit, make a community cabinet. Just start sharing your wealth with those around you. It's how you could personally, in tiny ways, start breaking the system. Because the system has to break, but the problem is if we don't break it correctly, we're going to end up with neo-feudalism or something of the sort that, trust me, nobody wants or needs. Will only lead to way more suffering. I don't know. Like I said, y'all, in a world of sneakos and brain rot content to make you more racist and more of an asshole, I'm just here to try to balance that book out and be good content. Not so far good that you think that I can't understand what it's like being real, but at the same time, y'all, life is hard on all of us, some of us more than others. We should try hard to make people's lives easier, especially those we care about. And since there ain't another Mr. Rogers come out to take up the mantle and LeVar Burton is rightfully tired now, let's all be our own heroes now. We need to. And let's hope these torches work better than I remember them working. Okay, not bad. They kind of hit me more like Hot Topic torch lights rather than torches, but I'll take it. It's light. It's effective. Alright, assuming I'm on a mountain, I should be able to dig in from here and start actually building out. Also, the upcoming shorts, because basically I'll let you see behind the curtain a bit. I'm a tiny enough streamer, it doesn't matter if you see behind the curtain or not. I'm basically a Ren Fair performer. But if you happen to be curious, what I'm going to be doing is I just take pictures as I work on various projects, ADHD ferrying my way through the day. I get to say that I'm diagnosed. And I try to wait to do shorts until I get enough pictures to actually get 25. I think I'm going to push and try to get a full 50. Just that way when it does a little fun boppy music video, you got the full video. I don't know. I'm trying to not chill for views and such, but I am trying to get better at this whole broadcaster thing. It's also why I pat myself on the back a little prematurely here, but I haven't been cussing as much, even though admittedly I am very frustrated with my console overheating constantly to where we can't get a good schedule together like Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed and all that. But I'm not cussing, and I'm trying to, again, do better. Like I tell y'all, trying to do better is a full-time affair. And we can get better and do better together. I can't see where I'm about to jump, so fuck that. Damn it. Yeah, I caught it, y'all. I caught it. You can lambast me for it if you want. I said I'm working on not cussing. I didn't say I was ready to go off and get a teaching degree yet. Which, by the way, if we have the revolution and we actually take over the system and do it right, as unlikely as that is, if it happens, can we make a deal together, all of us, in whatever dystopian reality I'm still coming to you from now? Can we pay the teachers better than we do the police? Just, can we give them as strong a union as the police union has? Because one hand washes the other, and if you have really good teachers, you won't need highly trained militarized police officers. You just won't. The kids won't be little monsters. They'll be people, and good people at that, probably. But you gotta vet your teachers, and you gotta watch what you teach the kids. I don't know. Like I said, I use this platform as my soapbox as well as my stress relief. And I feel like I do pretty good, even though most of the time I'm talking to a crowd of zero. Hell yeah! Thank you, GDFRD. I can't pronounce all those. Hell yeah, you. I really hope you're not a robot and you're just someone that got real frustrated with all your favorite names being taken. I've been there. One of my online handles was, okay, the easiest way I can say it is to break down with all the little things was, Walter D. Dollahall's from Helsing, motherfucker, I am so tired of all of this. First letter out of each of that anagram, and yeah, that was my Neopets, y'all. I'm that old. Okay, let's go down and we'll start the chamber here. Because we can always add add-ons back on and take them off. I just don't know how badly it might or might not crash the game out doing that. But life is temporary. And we shall do what we can to do good by it. Okay. Like I said, y'all, sometimes the stream's just me long sighing into the distance. Sorry about that. Can't always be me spitting fire. I'm kind of adjusting to this new playstyle, and in my mind I'm trying to map out everything need to be done and how wide I need to make this chamber. Also, if I need to split off the directions to make like a tunnel, because I really need to find an ample supply of wood that isn't going to get me killed going to get it. This should be a decent height and width here. Just that way it doesn't... The goal is when I put up torches for the torch to light from this level and keep anything from spawning in on us. Also, the pillar is going to be a design choice. It's not really... Not everything's functionality, though I do need to work on my functionalities. And I really got to work on rage baiting stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of like, how do I put it? I want to try to use any tool I can to work towards the betterment of all of us, because y'all, I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know how we got here as like a society. I don't know how we all looked at Ronald Reagan. Maybe it's because not everyone studied him. But I don't know how you looked at Ronald Reagan and said, Reagan, I want me some more of that again. But it feels like we're getting that, but dumber. Like if Ronald Reagan had been hit in the head several dozen times, and the monkey had in fact done some damage when they were on set. Never happened, by the way. But politically, I don't understand how we got here, because I understand the right, that the right desperately, desperately wanted a W. I mean, the world has been marching forward for most of my lifetime. We went from a society where that's gay was the norm, and half of your immature I'm learning how to make jokes punchlines were, hey, but that dude was actually a chick, or that chick was actually a dude. However, the bullshit trans joke, that joke plays so hard still because some shitheads have nostalgia. In the South, that's like some of your first jokes you learn how to make is, yeah, Andy's really cool and all, but I heard his girlfriend's a guy. And you know how easy it is to break that shit down, y'all? I should have done it when I was younger, but I was desperately thought that, well, this is what comedy is, so I need to get in with the thing. Don't do that. Break that shit down. I do it now. Well, yeah, the Chinese folks that eat cats, right? That's bullshit. Why you say that, man? You know that Americans eat each other sometimes, right? How about this weird little fact? Americans have done more horrific things than that terrible stereotype that has no backing in reality. Well, you're just oversensitive. It's just a joke, brah. Well, if it was a joke, it was a stupid joke. Are you an idiot? Like I said, you can be funny. Just be mean, don't punch down is all. That's just my hot take. Clearly, I come from the, hey, what's up, viewer? I come from the pinnacle of success at my whole 151 subscribers and damn near 1,000 videos now. I gotta figure out how to run the numbers accurately, because I really don't want to include my 7-minute Spider-Man video or my, 14-minute Minecraft video before this. I don't want to be 10,000 videos, but each video is like 5 minutes long. I want a nice, thick collection. So some good video game content for y'all. Also some good, like, lessons, ideally, if I can pull it off right. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh, that feels secure. That door will stand against the forces of darkness, y'all. I stand by that door. I might turn this off and play in my own setting with this for a while to adjust. Okay, cool. This will work out. Let me just... Because I know most of these... Oh, shit. Creeper, no creeping. Damn. Okay. Let's just hide for a minute and rethink all of our life choices that led us to this. And while we do that, let's do a little bit of organization. Okay, I do have an axe. If I have an axe, we might be able to do something about this. I just wish I had the ability to heal faster. Or cheat like I normally do and put it on peaceful until I build something structurally secure. To Valhalla! Wah! I hate doing this kind of trimming. But I gotta watch my back. They're coming for my bits. Also, leaves are like my favorite frickin' fuel source. And coming soon as I get better at remembering passwords and doing the whole paperwork side of this stuff, I will actually get us a Discord together, since I have the laptop set up now. Some actual sit-down proper content, though that one's going to be when I actually can build a set. That sounded like it was in my vicinity. I don't care for that. Aha. Okay, what all do I need to use the wood for first? I got planks. I got a variety of logs. I don't need to use the coal. Oh, well, that's useful. Let's take that. Well, let's get a few more pieces of stone together first. That'll do, I think. I think 30 is an even number. Oh no, 32 is divisible by 4. We need 2 more. That way we can make out our stones. But, there we go. Now. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, this isn't my only hobby, it's just my easiest hobby. Little Minecraft version of me doesn't get bad knees. Also, he gets to have a sick rat tail. Like I said, I'm all for y'all. Have some, like, genuine love for the things you do. It's the main reason that Assassin's Creed's taking me so long to get to, because I had to blow out the PlayStation to get it to where it'd stop overheating. But also, I kind of fell in love with the new, for me, Spider-Man game. And I've been playing the hell out some Cult of the Lamb. Trust me, here soon I'll be uploading a video of that, but when I do my God run, I intend to make it the last one where I take out the spider. Well, Spoiler alert for Cult of the Lamb. Once you go through it once, you gotta go through it again to put their souls at rest. And I'm about to put the last old god's soul at rest. Then we'll build our perfect cult while we wait for the new expansion to come out next year. I feel like they got me, y'all. I feel like they got me on a new Farmville, but with neat dark overtones. They got me on Gothic Farmville. Want to join my cult? Just kidding. But do, if you have a PlayStation subscription, PlayStation Plus, whatever, it's free to play right now. All the expansions are free with the game itself. And the only expansions that cost money, there's one that's a comic book that I really want to stream for y'all. Mostly because it would be fun to do all the little animal woodland critter voices. But also, I don't know if y'all need to hear this or not, but my dumb, immature butt, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a 36-year-old cook. I make food for folks. I prep food and do things like that. So, believe it or not the best at law advice. And I'm positive with my very low-brow education of watching a lot of Legal Eagle videos, I'm pretty sure that I can't just stream the comic book to y'all. There might be a way to do it, but I am not financially stable enough to find out how. So, we'll wait. Ooh, boat. Okay, what else what's this now? I can make another guidebook. I guess that would be handy if we had other players on this server with us. That's what I was getting distracted from. Pickaxe and axe. But when I get all my ducks in a row, so to speak, my metaphor... Oh, boo. When I get all my metaphorical ducks in a row, what we're gonna end up doing is getting a Minecraft set up to where we'll have a perma server, and then we'll just start playing on it. It'll let y'all leave me little gifts on Minecraft, let us build stuff together, it'll give us something we can do as a group, because, like I said before, this isn't... I've always wanted to be a streamer, mostly because of my broken brain. It feels like I've always had a crowd. It's just I'm trying to turn that crowd and amuse them now, which is much more entertaining than just hearing the jeers. And so, you know, trying to do what I can to entertain y'all while also enlightening where I can. Also, all the seeds from the passion flower I planted have otherwise either hibernated or died. Like I'm about to if I don't get inside quickly. We got enough wood, stop being cocky time. We will build outside later. For now, we're going to go downstairs and see if we can build out more. Make some spruce planks and see if we can... More planks. See, this is why I don't think this is as entertaining for y'all to watch, because I'm sitting here trying to determine what all the little things are again. Nah, one chest is sufficient for now. It's just enough to where we can build around some more and have some place to put the excess. Okay, the chest looks pretty nice when it's actually placed. We'll keep that as is. That's for planting in a bit. Okay. Alright, now I can go ahead and put the guidebook away. We'll put one of the swords away. At least until we start using the seeds, we don't need the hoe. Nah. So we still have stone. Let's make some bricks. Leave that, because it's basically securing the door. Wow, we got an audience of 5 now. How y'all doing today? Be Grand Central Station today compared to normal. How's everybody doing? And now we need bricks. Did not mean to do that, but we'll make it into a happy coincidence. Now did I line? I did line it up. Sweet. And that way we can see a bit better. And there is another mode that'll make it all cartoony. I'm almost tempted to put that one on for the next go round. Just 'cause, what does cartoon even mean nowadays? I think that's... Okay, axe wouldn't help. Shovel. Nope, that's stone. Either way. My thing is, what does cartoon even mean anymore? 'Cause you've got anime, which is from Japan specifically, then you've got Asian anime, which is basically like Avatar: The Last Airbender, made by a multicultural team. Made in America, but, you know, multicultural team of designers and animators. So I don't know what it means by cartoon. Looking at it, it looks cute enough, but it's like, the main reason I'm not digging this is it's just so... Why does realistic have to mean dark? What happened here? Okay, it's looking a little bit better already. But alright, y'all. When we come back here in a little bit, I'm still going to work on this room before I actually sign off, but just preparing y'all for when that happens. When I sign off to do a little bit of house cleaning, get me a quick shower, I'll come back and we will be playing Soul Calibur 4. It'll be the first time I've played it in over 5 years. I was a legend when I left it, so let's see if I'm gonna get my ass kicked now. It's very possible, especially if they change the move layout. But we'll see. Should be fun for all. I've been dying to have a fighting game on here. And again, I don't mean to throw shade at Mortal Kombat or any of those fans, because that is it. I'm not. It'd be like saying the Beatles is a bad band. It's just arguably not true. Not arguably. It's just provably, statistically not true. I don't like Mortal Kombat, but I can't say it's a bad game. I don't know, y'all. Am I weird? I felt like every time I've ever played Mortal Kombat, there's a button delay. Like when I hit punch, there's about a half-second delay that's just barely noticeable. Then again, I'm ADHD, so maybe that's just me being weird. My point is, I never want to come off as, and since we're on the internet, people tend to be a bit sensitive about their particular special interests. I never want anyone to hear me say, I don't like Mortal Kombat, and think I'm saying, oh, Mortal Kombat sucks. Because I mean, I get on fucking YouTube and I look up the fatality videos just because they look friggin' cool. I can't do them. But hell, it's like if I want to play a skilled, like, skill-based fighting game, I'd play Virtual Fighter. It's the only fighting game that I know of that it's entirely skill-based. You can pick any character from the roster, and if you are good with that character, you can beat high-level characters that should trounce you. But that being said, that's another game that if I purchased it, it probably wouldn't be that entertaining for y'all to watch, because I'm not very good. If Sukun happens to be in the audience, using his online handle for that one, if he still goes by that, I would pay money to watch. Wouldn't pay much because I'm poor, but I would pay money to watch him play Virtual Fighter again. It was thoroughly entertaining watching him trounce the computer set on the hardest extreme level. He does mostly RPGs on the computer now. But if he fired up his old console again. Alright, we got this spaced out a bit better now. Let's torch up this little dark area if we got torches. And we have one more fence. Okay. We'll go ahead and put this last fence in then right quick. Alright, it's still dark out. I can't even tell on the setting because everything's so dark. Either way. We will definitely come back to this particular world. We just probably won't be doing it in the not hard realism. Come back to this hardcore world. We're going to take off the realism front and we're going to put on the cartoon front. See if that makes it any better or if it crashes it. Just because, I'll admit it, y'all, I get kind of tired of watching the exact same... Hell was that? Oh, it's a fox. Come on, you can come in. Well, that's just poor design on my part. There we go. But alrighty. Y'all be good. We'll see you here in a couple hours. My console is apparently getting to the age that I have to let her cool down every now and again. I gotta go down below to do the wave, assuming it lets me. So let me run on down here to my little recording nook, and y'all be good now. Talk to you later. And this won't be the last Minecraft of the day. If nothing else, we'll do a Minecraft wind down stream later on the non-survival hardcore mode. Y'all be good. See you later. Take care. Wrong button. Take care of each other. Bye for now.